Could some of these people be stronger than others? Like he started. We saw that he was taking bodies apart and putting them back together. Could he maybe make some of these things very powerful, or is that not something you would know about?
As long as they came from individuals of relatively comparable strength, you wouldn't really. I don't think you'd notice much of a difference. Unless one of these zombies was made from, say, an ogre, I sincerely doubt you'd notice.
Okay. In that case, I've just in your own time after we leave, just I would advise you to advise the Duke to possibly increase patrols on the south wall just in case there is some movement from that tower, and we will use this potion and try and track down the creator.
You won't need the whole potion. Merely a few drops should be enough. Although you find it won't be able to walk just going on the state it appears to be in.
Okay, and
you probably need a poking out to sort of guide you.
Okay, and one other thing. It sounds like this foe may be of a very serious kind. Would you happen to have any potions that could assist us in taking down this man? Possibly healing potions?
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry. I'm offering what delayed I can.
I appreciate that, good sir.
Even this potion is not something I myself made. I know very little of alchemy. I got it from a friend who was visiting in the city. I asked him to make it for me.
Okay.
Just in case.
Alright, I understand. Alright, I look back at my companions and I'm like, alright, are y'all ready to go? Because as soon as we do this potion, I don't know how long it's going to last, but let's just be ready before we bring this guy back and follow him to the master.
Yeah, I'm ready to go, but let's not do it. Let's not bring him back in the court. Let's wait till we're outside the city.
Yeah.
Maybe rest? Do we need to rest or anything?
None of us lost any health.
It's only around midday.
Oh, okay.
They'll get up fairly early because of your rather uncomfortable sleep.
I see.
All right, I think we're all good with this. I guess since we need only a few drops, do we have like a separate container for those few drops, or are we gonna have to take the whole potion or something? Because I mean, if we're gonna apply it,
bottle,
so what?
It's not a very big bottle.
Okay.
Like you could just put it in like a belt pouch.
All right. Now let's go.
We can give the potion back when we're done with whatever we need.
I would very much appreciate that. Yes.
We will return it to you when we return.
Yeah.
Very well. I hope everything goes well.
Thank you. All right, let's head out.
Right. So y'all are heading out of the city?
Yeah.
Saddle up.
Because nobody needs to do anything, right? We got the booze. We're full health. It's still midday.
Should be stocked on ammo.
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to deduct your one arrow.
Since we're heading out of the city before we, use the potion on this guy, should we go towards the barn since we don't really have any,
I think
any reason to go any certain way?
I think at this point we should just follow the corpse, because if we go to the barn and the corpse needs to go the other way, we might be wasting precious time. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't think we were.
We
I
never
thought
we never even fully explored the barn though.
And I thought we were actually leaving the city before we turned this corpse on.
Yeah, we're leaving the city.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, we have to get out of the city to actually
He's
put the
suggesting
potion.
you go to the barn before you use the potion, just so you have a familiar landmark to work off of.
Like,
Do we have
to
enough time for that? Because here's my thing. I'm thinking the corpse is going to go south towards the tower.
Well, I'm just all right.
Well, if he does that, it's not really going to be very helpful.
Well, if he goes back towards the master and he goes towards the tower, then that means the guy's in the tower.
Or was there anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I was just.
I think it's a mistake to not even go into the barn and take a look.
I think we seriously need to take a look at that barn.
All right.
This barn is the linchpin.
All right, we'll go check out the
For
barn.
all we know,
We're going to check out the barn. We're going to check out the barn. You don't have to plead your case anymore. Going to check out the barn.
Alright.
So
Well-
you make your way to the barn with the stinking, festering bag slung over Variel's shoulder still. And you inspect the barn, and it looks much as it does from the outside. An old, dilapidated barn.
Even the inside.
Yes.
All right. I'm glad we came to the barn.
Well, let's just be sure that there's nothing else.
Perception check time.
Variel, I'm going to inform you of this now. There is nothing of interest in the bag except the zombie.
Oh, I was looking
Well, I'm doing a
barn,
perception
but
check on the
yeah.
barn.
I know, I'm telling Variel.
Variel failed miserably.
Yeah.
Are we sure Variel's not the one perpetually drunk? And, again, nothing really of note. As far as you can tell, this was just like a meeting point.
Huh.
It's significant only in the grounds that it's easy to spot if you're coming from a distance.
Okay.
I'm glad we came to the barn.
Well, you never
Me
know.
too. It's good to eliminate possibilities.
All
Right.
Pour the potion on the zombie and let's get moving.
Let's fire up this bag of bones.
Alright.
Right? You open up the bag, use the dropper to put a couple drops on the zombie, and it starts wriggling around, grunting as it tries to position itself.
I hope this thing can walk after we dislocated its limbs to get it in a bag.
Well, apparently my
I
bastard
would
sword
say
being
I
as
would-
good and
I
bothering.
don't think you can walk. Let's just say, point us
Just
in the
ho-
direction of your master.
I'll stab him with my bastard sword and like hold him out like a, I don't
I
know.
was just suggesting you I was just gonna suggest you hold him out of the thing Alphonse was getting at was you hold him out of the bag as it's slung over Variel's shoulder.
Oh, okay.
There's
I was
his arm and head just sticking out of the bag so he can point you.
I was just thinking like stabbing him and like using him like a dowsing rod.
Again, this is a grown man. You're not quite that strong.
Alright. Let's just keep him on my shoulder and have him stick out. But
Which way is he
Yeah.
pointing?
All right, funnily enough, he's pointing back to the city.
All right. Go back to the city.
You're following Variel, presumably walking in front so he can guide you.
Yeah.
yeah.
You make your way there and you find your way to a sewer exit in the walls.
Is it like barred or open?
It appears to have at one point been barred. In fact, you can see the bars lying uselessly on the ground, having been yanked off.
All right, let's go in.
Yeah.
Make your way through, continuing to follow the zombie as he guides you through this almost maze-like structure of sewers, till eventually you find your way to an opening. Not a I suppose a man-made opening, but it goes into the dirt as opposed to going up into a structure.
Is
What do we
it,
see in the
dirt?
opening?
Work your way through, and now you find yourself just going through earthen, very very clumsy earthen tunnels, but stable enough.
Okay.
I
Is it
assume my
like-
horse is like tethered outside or something.
Sorry?
Is my horse tethered outside or?
Oh, yeah, your horse is still in the stables.
Okay.
is
I
it,
want to bring him back to the hall when you're done here, but
is this tunnel going down or something like that? Or is it still just going straight? Like,
there's a slight decline, but not much.
all right. Is he still pointing down this hole?
Oh yeah, he's taking you through the path.
All right, let's keep going.
Huh?
As you go, you do see a good deal of torchlight, and the supports look like they're fairly stable, like they've been built. Not just this wasn't dug in a few hours. This was some kind of long project, as far as you could gather, just on the scale it is.
Okay.
We go like slowly so that we don't just rush in wherever there's a bunch of people.
And since there's torches, might as well put out our torch.
Right. Good. You'll do that and continue following, but you'll give me perception checks.
Oh boy.
Your favorite skill.
I used to be plus like 10, now I'm negative
Yeah.
2.
Oh,
Talos
that's high.
finally gets to do something. You don't worry about ties and skill checks.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm just saying we both crit.
Yep. But who had the objectively better crit? Who crit harder?
A crit's a crit.
Anyway, as you make your way through Talos and Variel, as you make your way through, you gather quickly you're on the right track because the smell gets stronger again.
That's what our crit tells us.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
That's
I was
just
about
what
to say.
Variel
I was
said.
about to say. Oh, that's kind of a waste of a crit. You notice a smell. Great.
Not that cruel.
A smelly smell. Something that smells smelly.
Smells
But
like
no,
a.
as you make your way through, you do pick up a noise down one of the hallways. It's this quiet sort of muttering, almost angry muttering.
Wait, you said one of the hallways? How many hallways are there?
And you're in a sort of central area, 3 paths, not counting the one you came off of.
Okay.
But these are very short hallways. They're like main room, very like 5 feet of hallway, curtain blocking a room.
Okay. And we hear
And the one to your right is where you hear the muttering coming from.
angry muttering. Is it like, can we perceive what they're saying, or like?
Yeah, now that you're aware of it, you kind of sit down and listen to it, and sure enough, most you can pick out is things like interlopers, fools, standard stuff.
Okay.
Occasional mention of shuck and failures.
All right, we're gonna do the little hand signs. Be like 2 by 2, one on left side, one on right side, sneakily
Alright.
flank this thing. Me and Vladius on one side, Variel and Kyras on the other side. Did-
Don't want me taking point.
What? Oh wait. Well, how wide I guess I should ask. How wide's this tunnel?
It's wide enough that y'all could probably make it a 2 by 2.
All right. That way, I'll come in from the left. You come in from the right. We'll go in, just bulldoze our way into the room, and then Kyras and Variel can come up and support us.
Shock and awe.
Sound like a plan?
Sure.
All right.
Cool.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Alright.
GM.
Hang on, I'm busy.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what you were doing.
Like multitasking here.
Okay.
Difficult.
I'm sorry.
My team GM for his.
He just went quiet. If he had preferenced it with a, all right, let me calculate something or let me read something.
Let me consult the bones.
All right. Yep. All right. Then I know when to shut up.
For reasons completely unrelated to whether or not I'm actually doing something.
How would I know? You're
I feel like you're just gonna like fall into like a pit or something now, Talos.
Who am I to question God?
Your doom is coming.
Spiral is just ecstatic. I'm mad at someone other than him.
I am. I enjoy it when that happens.
Alright, if y'all can scroll down below the map that you've been looking at.
All right.
Oh.
Find your way into this sort of surprisingly roomy area now that I realize I've drawn it. But off to the, you see a hunched robe form, a robe form hunched over a table, covered in papers, ink, and such. And the muttering has now grown quite loud, gone to full-blown rambling.
Hey, we got your note.
Everything he just drops what he's doing, wheels around.
Wait, hold on. What are these things on the side? I want a full
those are
description of the
more
room before Kyra screws
sorry.
everything up.
Too late.
Those are more figures akin to the one you have slung over Variel's shoulder, which has now gone quite limp, presumably having completed its mission.
Oh.
All right. I'm gonna call out trident formation.
What?
So after our
Let's
years of
go.
training, we know that that means this way, and this way. I'm going left. Variel's going right. Kyras is going straight down the middle with the support of Vladius.
Alright, that works for me. Vladius
This
may
is
want to
totally not
actually...
something you just made up right off the top of your head and they're just going with.
Absolutely not.
I think
Of
Vladius
course.
could
You
have stopped here.
you
and
forget.
then he could
We
fire.
trained for a year. We are battle hardened. We have formations.
All
No,
Captain knows
the
what
training
he's
was
doing.
the cuddle pile.
no, it's actually legit. You, in trident formation, you actually are supposed to have 2 people to flank and then 1 person to back up support for a headlong force.
No, I know that.
Okay.
I'm so surprised that this was covered in your training.
Hey,
Put like the bumper
we
in the
we
thing.
passed our training with such significance that they gave us our own platoon.
Or maybe
Yeah,
we
the
like
fact that
the...
you're a commander has OCD, that has nothing to do with it. Anyway, as you gesture in your wild hand sign with your one free arm, as the other is still holding your very large shield, Kyras belts out a greeting to the hooded figure who wheels around as a shriveled old man. You.
What's up, buddy?
Time
You
to
just,
die.
you people just leave me alone.
No, no, no,
See,
hey.
Basically, he gestures to the table behind him, covered in scraps of parchment and old books.
You wouldn't happen to
we
be
just-
Lord Rook, would you?
Keep forgetting that's what those imbeciles have to keep calling me.
All right,
I'll
mission
go-
accomplished,
I'll go
guys.
Lord
Let's take care of
once
this.
I'm done with a lot of you.
Wait, wait,
I'll
wait,
go Lord
wait.
Once I'm done.
You want to do like a drinking contest, Rook?
I forgot, he's still got a barrel of booze.
That's what he really bought this for. Just
This
hoping.
can settle everything.
I'm gonna look at Kyras and I say, I'm gonna break that barrel.
Well, that's just fine. Then I won't be in order of the flag anymore, and I won't be able to breathe fire, and you will just... You won't like that.
We'll survive. Move out.
So he's not down for the drinking contest?
He already said no.
He belts out a command to his goons who all draw their scimitars and begin approaching.
Alright, let's clean house.
Alright.
Good time.
Initiative now?
Yep, everyone give me initiative.
Oh, dang it, that's terrible. Ooh, that's not looking good.
We're kicking ass. Taking names.
Okay. So, here's the turn order. Vladius and Talos. Well, Talos, Vladius. One of the zombies. Followed by another zombie. Wizard, or Rook. Variel. The remaining zombies, and then Kyras. So, point is, Talos, what you got?
All right, so following formation trident, I'm going to the left, and I'm attacking that guy because I think that's only what 10 feet.
Oh yeah, that's close enough. That is less than 10 feet.
All right,
Or actually, that's just over 10 feet, probably 12 feet at most.
all right.
Point is, you can make the run. Alright, you dig your spear into him, and he just keeps walking, but he kind of gets stalled from it.
Okay.
Alright, let me try to pin Rook to the wall.
Alright, take a shot. No. It just embeds itself in some of his notes, which doesn't appear to make him very happy.
Even with the +1.
You should light your next. You should light your next arrow on fire and then light his. Wait, maybe we want to look at the notes. Never mind.
I don't know,
it's possible.
crazy old man living in tunnels connected to the sewers. I don't think you want to know anything that he's written.
Might
I
have
don't
some
think
pretty
reading
good
his
ideas.
diary is a good way to spend your time.
Your diary. Today I found it. No. Okay. Let's see. All right. Whose turn is it now?
Zombies.
So,
Well, two
zombie
zombies.
Zombie that Talos just stabbed. And the proud tradition of shield banging continues.
Did he retreat a little?
Oh no, that one got smaller.
Oh, he's shrinking. I'm so intimidating that he's shrinking.
No, another zombie comes in and gets a Variel.
Okay.
Why do all of my monsters suck?
Very good.
Okay. I believe it was Variel next. Yeah, it's. Oh no, wait. Yeah, Variel. Variel goes next.
Actually, shouldn't it be the wizard?
Oh,
Oh yes,
the
wizard.
Rook goes
Wizard. Yeah, it's Rook. Hmm. Okay. So he begins muttering out a spell, and he aims at Talos.
Okay.
All right. Of course. He emits a ray of energy from his hand, but it just hits the wall harmlessly. All right, now Variel, you go.
Alright. To go any further to the right without being hit by that guy, so I'll just attack him.
You can use a 5-foot step to move to another square without getting hit or without provoking an attack.
Okay. Like a 5-foot step and move, maybe a bit forward. I could do that.
All right.
Then attack.
All right. Give me an attack.
And since the spear seems to be working, I'm gonna use my bastard sword.
Your hammer worked fairly well too.
Well,
You,
good to mix it up,
you know Variel. He likes to mess around with his weapons. Sometimes he feels this, sometimes he feels that.
Well, it's a good thing he felt this because with one swing, the zombie just collapses. Its torso split in twain. As the brown sludge that fills its body just sort of pours onto the ground and drips off a Variel's sword.
That felt good.
Zombies. So we'll call this one Tiny.
The pygmy zombie from the Mummy, or the Mummy 2 returns.
Whatever.
Oh,
You got pretty
is he
close.
next? What is your AC?
21.
I hate you so much.
Oh wait, no, it's 20. Sorry.
Oh, he does hit. He
No,
does hit.
you said when it ties, it doesn't hit.
No, I said it. If it ties, it hits.
Yeah, I think that was
Roll
the
at
thing.
least
Every
an AC.
time we attacked and it tied, it never hit.
I thought it did.
We asked this a long time ago. If it rolls the AC, does it hit or not? And you said it does not.
I'm pretty sure I said it does. Y'all have rolled the AC of whatever you're hitting plenty of times and you hit.
Yeah, and
yeah. I mean, we don't generally know the AC of our enemies.
yeah, no, I think that's the thing. Like,
All right. Well, I asked it a long time ago, but okay, fine. He hits me. Go.
All right. What's the thing? Oh. 6.
Feel better now?
Wipe that smug grin off your face that I know you have.
Down to 11. I have nothing smug. I'm just upset that I have incorrect information, and it bugs me.
so whose turn is it now?
That would be this zombie. He just sort of shambles over to the Variel.
Yeah. That hits. 21. Okay.
Oh,
How much is that for you, Variel?
That's half my health. I'm down to 6.
Gee. Keep forgetting how little health you'll have at level 1. It always seems like you'll have so much until you start getting hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Kyras, what you got?
okay. I am going straight for the wizard.
Alright. And yeah, you haul it over there.
Alright, I'm swinging with my bastard sword.
Nice. Really nice.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you hit him and he's clearly hurting, but amazing. But he's having to support himself in his old staff, but he's still alive. Though he is now cursing your name and everything you stand for. You blasted buffoon.
Oh, that
He's-
hurts my feelings.
He's smack talking the Order of the Flagon.
You should have taken a drinking competition.
Alright,
Don't you
initiatives.
imbeciles get it? I'm too busy to die.
What?
I'm afraid that's not how it works.
Alright, everyone give me initiative.
Hey, that's nice.
Okay. The highest initiative on the enemy team is a 17, which still puts it behind Talos and Variel.
And Kyras.
And Kyras.
Yeah.
It's Kyras, Talos, Variel, 2 of the zombies, Rook, then Vladius, and the remaining zombie. Kyras, what you got for me?
Alright, I'm swinging with my bastard sword again. Let's see what we can do. Okay.
Yeah, that brings him down. You take one more swing, and what's left of him just collapses as this limp bag of bones and hanging skin.
Do the zombies keep going?
They're still going.
No.
Hey.
I was kind of hoping that the spell would end.
Oh, no. Kill.
All right, Talos,
Alright.
stabby.
Yep. Nope.
Of course. Variel.
Alright.
Nice.
And yeah, that got him.
Cool.
Bad as I didn't think to write this down, so I'm trying to remember how much health these things have. No, he's still standing, but
Oh,
you have severed one of his arms.
I
So I'm
find
missing
I'm not
one?
very good at killing things. I can block like a boss, but I can't kill anything.
I'm just thinking, with what backstory you've given me, if your family was trying to create the perfect warrior, they apparently should have stopped at Grandpa. Because it just seems to have gone downhill from there.
Why you always got to talk smack about my character? You always
You
do.
make it so easy.
Especially the last one, he was terrible.
Anyway,
Zombies.
zombie that shanked Talos. Not after. There. Find the right keys.
No.
All of that and he still misses. Alright, zombie in front of Variel.
okay.
Exact same roll. Alright, Vladius.
That's not a zombie.
Move me center.
Oh, move you? Okay, he wants to move here.
Alright.
Gonna finish off my guy.